Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for in today's video, today what I got with me right here, where I'll show you guys like all of my skincare products that I have with me right here, where I'm on my self-care journey that I have with me right here, which I'm gonna show you guys like all of these skincare products I have with me right here. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. So let's get today's video started, shall we? So you guys stay tuned and enjoy. So you guys stay tuned. First, now what I will normally use for my skin, for my self-care journey, like absolutely for my skin. So what I got with me right here is that, so the first thing first now is that, so what I got with me right here is that, so this is a baby oil that I would normally use like all the time on my skin, and trust me, like guys, I absolutely do love it. It's one of the best product that I will normally use. Absolutely, I do really do love it. I do love the way that it has the scent that it needed, and I absolutely do love it. I will use it like on my skin like many times. Like I will just take a little bit of it like this, and then I'll just rub it like very gently, and I'll just put it like all over. So as you guys can actually see, it gives me that glow that it needed. So yeah, so I would use it because absolutely for like my skin like needs that little moisture. So cause I have like dry skin and everything, so I will use this like all the time on my skin, and absolutely it do like works wonders, and I absolutely do love it. And so trust me, like it's absolutely the best, and I absolutely do love it. So and so what I got, so this is one of my absolutely my favorite product. So trust me, like this one absolutely do wonders. So what I got with me right here is that, so this is the Jergens lotion. So this is the Jergens lotion. So this is a hydrating coconut oil. So it's for veganability soft skin with coconut oil and coconut water. And trust me, like guys, I absolutely do love this. It's a big game changer for me. Like I absolutely do like recommend like using it, and I absolutely like use on my skin like many times. So as I told you guys before, like I have like very like dry skin, so my skin like lacks like moisture. So you would like use this like all the time like on my skin, cause I have really like dry skin. So and sometimes my skin get irritated, so I will just use this Jergens lotion, and absolutely it's a big game changer for me, and this is one of the best products I will normally use. So I will just take this, where I will just take a little bit like here, and then I will just like rub it like here, like all over my skin, and like wow, like here. And absolutely I do really love it. So this is one of a big game changer for me. Like throughout my self-care journey, I absolutely do love like using this, and it's one of the best product I ever use, and I absolutely do love it. So, and honestly I will use it like throughout on my skin. I will use it like on my neck area, like on my legs, like on my hands, like trust me, like just to give that moisture that my skin absolutely needed. So I absolutely do love it, and it's a big game changer for me. So I absolutely, and it's very wonderful to use. And so this is the one that I use. So this is the for it's for visibility soft skin with coconut oil and coconut water. So this is the Jergens like hydrating coconut body lotion. So this is what I use like all the time for my self-care journey. And so skin type that I will use, like especially like for my face, so normally I would use this one that I have with me right here. So this is called a Olace scrub for pore perfecting with vitamin C plus dragon fruit. So this is what the product absolutely like looks at. So normally I would take like a little bit of it, and I would take like any amount that I needed, and I would just gently just rub it on my face to give that exfoliation and that like moisture that my skin needed. And I absolutely like use it. So I absolutely we use it like many times on my skin, and it's a big game changer for me. So it absolutely like get rid of like all of the pores that's on my skin, and it's absolutely, so it has like vitamin C and with plus dragon fruit, and it's also for, it also has pore perfecting. So this is what it use, and like trust me, I use it like all the time, and this is what I would use like on my face. It absolutely do works for me, and I absolutely do love it. Next one now that I would normally use like on, I use like many products like on my face. So I have two more. I have a next product I'm going to show you guys that I would use. So what I got with me right here is that, so I have both these products that I would normally use like on my face. So these both are called the Scent Ivy's calming fragrance free. So this one is the Scent Ivy's calming fragrance free and suitable for sensitive skin, the daily cleanser Charlamile. So it leaves skin feeling calm and smooth. So this is what I would use like all the time like on my face, just to give like my, as I told you guys, like I used before. So I will just gently, I will just take a little bit of this out, any amount I needed, and I would just use it like on my face like all the time, just to give my face that lack of moisture that my face needed. Cause like for me my skin get irritated that much. So I absolutely do love like using them, and absolutely it works wonders. So I will use them like daily, or like sometimes I will use them, it depends. But like for now, like on my self-care journey, I would mostly like use these like all the time. So for this one that I have with me right here also too, so this one is the Scent Ivy's also. So this one is a hydrating deep cleanser watermelon. So it leaves skin instantly hydrating and glowing. So it's 100% like natural. So all of these, so these ones that I use, they are just generally just natural products. And so I will just gently just take this one, just add a little bit lather of it, and then I will just gently just rub it on my face here and on my jawline area, and also for this side also too, just to kind of be, just to give my skin that moisture that my skin lack. Because like for me, my skin absolutely lack moisture. So I absolutely have to use these like many times like on my skin. So I love to use like all of these stuff. So these are like the best I ever use like on my skin, and I absolutely do love them. I will use them like generally like on my self-care like journey. So I would use them like many times, and I absolutely do love them. Like even if I wanted to wash my face, I would just go for these two, and trust me, like they works like perfectly well, and I absolutely do love it. I just love the way that it absolutely do give my face. So as I can see, my face is absolutely like clear, because I use these boats too, and trust me, like they absolutely do works on it, and it absolutely do like works for me. So that's what I use. And then now, so we use like all the time too. So what I got with me right here also too, so I have these two products that I would normally use. So this one is like a mix bear and rose like hand and body cream. So I use this like for generally for my hands. I will use it like all the time on my hands. So I will just take a little bit of the product like here, just a little bit, just a little bit, and then now I will just gently just right here just rub it like all the way go through, and and just like all over my hands, and trust me, like it absolutely do like works wonders. And honestly, I do really love the scent that it do had. It has a nice strong like scent that I absolutely do love, and trust me, it absolutely do works wonders for me. Like, because the reason why, like especially in these times like right now, I absolutely have to do like use like my skincare, like all of these stuff, because like as I told you guys before, like my skin like absolutely like lack like moisture. So I would normally use it like on my skin like many times, especially on my hands. Like sometimes my hands can get really dry just because I like the seasons that we're in like right now. So I will use this like all the time on my hands, and they absolutely like works wonders, and I absolutely do love it. And so for this one also too, that I will use like all the time also too, so this one is called a Japanese cherry blossom. It's a Viva color Japanese cherry blossom hand and body cream. So this is what I will normally use like all the time, the one that I did show you guys like earlier, and I absolutely do love it. And I will just take a little bit of it and just gently just rub my hands on it, like just on it. Works like for my hands they kind of be like really dry, so I will just use them like all the time. And trust me, like guys, it's absolutely do, and I absolutely will do like recommend it. So it absolutely wonders, and it absolutely do like works for me. And yeah, cause most of the time, like especially like in my hands, like my area like right here, and like my hands here, sometimes my hands can get really dry because I like the seasons that we're in like right now. So I have to make sure that make sure that I use like all of these like products, and trust me, they absolutely do works wonders, and I absolutely do use them like all the time. Absolutely like do wonders, and I absolutely like do love them. Got with me right here now, so I have these two balls that I have with me right here. So normally I will use this one. One is called a cucumber aloe smoothing like body lotion. So I would use this like all the time, like some like the ones that I use like many products, but I use this like all the time like on my skin too, where I just take a little bit like here and just rub it like on my skin like here, and like trust me, it absolutely do works wonders on. Or sometimes what I would do, sometimes I would like will mix the products together and just use them on my skin. Or sometimes I will use like the baby oil that I did show you guys, where I just put it and I just rub it like through my skin. Like I just add the lotion here to my skin with the baby oil together, where I mix them and combine them up together and rub it like throughout my skin. And trust me, they absolutely do works. So for this one that I will normally use too, I use this like all the time. So this one is called a aluminum free sans aluminum secret cotton conditioner, and this one is like a deodorant that I use like underneath like my armpit areas. And trust me, like guys, it absolutely do works wonders, and I absolutely do love it, and I really like using it, and it absolutely the best, and I absolutely do love it because it works for my skin. So I absolutely do love it. I just love the scent that it do has and everything, and it's absolutely like so what I got with me right here is that, so I have these two both like bad essential that I will use like on my skin. Like I will normally do like my pamper routine when I take like my showers. So I would use like the foam bad essentials. So this is what I would use like on me, guys. This absolutely do works wonders too. I just do like the way that it give my skin that absolutely that texture, that moisture that my skin needed, because I absolutely do love it, and I do like the scent. So this one is called a Bath Essential Ocean Foam Bath Breeze. So this is what I would normally use like all the time, like on my skin. And this one is called, this one I use the same one too. So this one is called the lavender one. I absolutely do like lavender products. And this one also too, because I use them like all the time on my skin when I take like my showers or when I do like my pamper routine. I will just use this like all the time, and it absolutely do works on it, and I absolutely do like the scent that it do have. Trust me, I do love using it, all of these. So, and it absolutely do works, and I absolutely do love it. So these are the both two that I use, and they are like, trust me, they are the great. So I will use this like all the time, like on my, so I will use this like for my lips and everything, like cause my lips have that really lack of moisture too, like my lips kind of bit dry. So I will just take a little bit of it and just apply it like through my lips. So it's a really like very good to use, and I absolutely like use it like all the time, especially in this season that we're in like right now. I absolutely do recommend, like I absolutely do use it, and it absolutely do works, and it protects my lips from like inflation, and it's for dryness, and I absolutely do love it, and I would like recommend it like for my skincare product that I would normally use like on myself and everything. So that's what I will use for like for my self-care journey that I'm on like right now. So I just want to let you guys know that. So, and also it's very important for you guys also to remember to always make sure that you take care of your skin, and also in these times like right now, you have to make sure that you take care of your skin. You have to make sure that you give your skin that lack of moisture that your skin needs and everything, because trust me, it's very important, especially in these times like right now when your skin like absolutely have that little bit dryness. Because although like everyone's skin type is different and everything, so but like, and trust me, like with all of these products that I have with me right here, so this is what I would like normally use, like what I have with me right here. So this is what like absolutely do works for me. So, and I want to tell you guys is that you want to make sure that when you absolutely gonna like get like skincare product, you want to find something that absolutely do works for you. You want to make sure that you get something that is absolutely your skin type and everything, and you want to make sure that you get something that absolutely that is for your skin type. So, and that absolutely do works for you. So you want to make sure when you're getting like skincare products and everything, you want to make sure that you get something that absolutely do works for you, because you don't want like certain products and it doesn't works and everything. So you want to make sure you get like different skincare product that absolutely do. So well now guys, so that's it for my skincare products that I did show you guys, where I show you guys like all of my products I use on myself, because I on my self-care journey. And also too, I want you guys also to remember to like, comment, and also to remember to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And remember to turn on post notification for each time when I upload a brand new video, and remember to stay tuned for more of these videos to become, and I will see you guys next time in a brand new video. Bye guys, see you guys.
Usually it's something that moves.